going on, everybody? Triple Crown 24 back today with a inventory pickup video. I normally don't do these types of videos, but it seems that you guys enjoy them more than seeing my collection. So I'm going to go ahead and show off what I've been picking up lately in terms of inventory, some higher end stuff today. I've been busy picking up some stuff, so some of it's been sold, some of it is still with me here. Some of it is brand new, so let's go ahead and get into it. These first 10 I picked up about, I want to say the beginning of July. I visited Sean Stealing Second, and we went to his LCS. So they had a box of 2019 Prisms. I picked up each of these Darius Baisley rookies for $1. He's a local guy. He played high school basketball, at least his final year of high school basketball, about 15, 20 minutes down the road from me. So it's kind of cool to pick up his stuff. Local athletes, high school athletes, always have some kind of value where I'm at right now. So even if Baisley doesn't pan out to be a superstar by any means, people will remember him just because it's big around here. So I will submit at least one of these at some point. The rest I will take a look at later down the road. Then a Trae Young second-year card as well, just because, well, why not? I think the second-year stuff is kind of undervalued right now, especially when you can pick it up for $1 like I did with that one. These two were more so rummage finds and new acquisitions. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the base Prism LeBron market or even the base optic LeBron market for at least 2019 Prism and 2018/19 optic. But the base cards have kind of gotten out of control. So I have a stash of LeBron base cards, and I have 2 of these left. The rest have been graded and sold or are in the process of being graded. These are the only 2 I had left, so I just went ahead and tossed them up on eBay just because, well, I figured now is as good a time as any to cash out. I have about $1 to $2 in each of these, and they're going for the most I've seen a veteran base card, modern or ultra modern veteran base card, go for in quite some time. It's I was very surprised when I first learned that. And I'm seeing this as a pattern too a lot lately. These 2 are consignments that are going to be graded. So these are cards that were sent to me on consignment, and I kind of looked up to see what they're going for in 9s because they look really clean. I think both these cards are probably 10s. If they got a 9, it wouldn't surprise me, but there's no glaring issues to me that say this is going to be a 9. So the first one here is this Cody Bellinger Topps Chrome Update rookie. And then this other one definitely took me by surprise. I had to kind of see it for myself to see how much these were going for. This is the Luka Donruss rookie. Now I know the optics have been pretty popular for quite some time, but the actual paper product for Donruss is hasn't really taken off as some of the other basketball brands have, and now it's really starting to pick up some steam, I think, because a lot of the shiny stuff is out of range for a lot of people. So now it's kind of pretty much all the rookies are out of control, and Donruss has been one of the ones that has seen one of the biggest spikes, at least recently here. So I'm going to go ahead and submit that one. It's over $100 in a 9, so figured why not, right? This one is kind of an oddball here. It's a Dark Magician 2002 Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter deck. A lot of these cards are really tough to grade. You can see this example here is a 4, kind of an issue with the corner on it, and then the foil has some issues too. Just extremely sensitive cards. I've been picking up cards like this when I can. So I figured go ahead and show that off. Why not? This was a deal I did with a YouTube legend. He's known only by 8 letters. That, of course, is Bob Lewis. He sent me this little heart. How about that? Thanks, Bob, for the note. That will go into the YouTube PC binder at some point. So we made a deal for 3 cards here. One of them I did not expect to be included in the deal, but I was very thankful he did include it. I know we had kind of briefly talked about how much it would be to add this one in, but I thought he hooked me up pretty solid on these 3 cards here. So the first one, really sweet, 97 Finest Masters Emmett Refractor. Can't really get the, well, there you see it a little bit, refractor shine on it. If I took it out of the semi-rigid, you could see it a little bit better. So this is one I'll submit expecting a 9 on it, but maybe I'll get surprised. This one will not be graded, but I did pick it up anyways. It is a 97 Topps Chrome Dennis Rodman refractor. It's one of the more popular retired basketball players that I see at shows, at least where I set up at, just because, well, he played for the Bulls, he played for the Pistons, so those are two teams that have a lot of fans around the areas that I set up at. So Rodman will always catch an eye at least. And this was the centerpiece of the deal, and this is just awesome to have this right now. There are certain cards that when I get them for inventory purposes, I kind of just go, wow, this is pretty sweet. And this is definitely one of those right here. It's a 92 Stadium Club Beam team of the GOAT, Michael Jordan. See, there's a little bit of a stray foil mark there. And then this corner right here has just a little, I don't know if you can see it that well. It kind of blends in with the beam, or I guess now they call it the laser velocity. That's what Panini at least calls it. Just got like a little indentation, or a little raised corner there. So, but the card itself presents incredibly well. It's a great image of Mike. Back looks pretty nice too. So I'm going to submit this expecting a 7 on it when I get it graded. But you can't go wrong with slabbing up a Michael Jordan card. Like I said, Bob did me a solid on those 3 cards there. So thank you again, Mr. Lewis, for that deal. And then I made a deal with Sean Stealing Second for a nice hefty stack of slabs. And when I say that, I mean a nice hefty stack of slabs. So these are some of the ones I'll show off. I have moved, let's see, 6 of them already so far. There's 29 total to start with, but I'll not obviously be able to show you the 6 that are gone because they are in transit already. So just kind of go through some of these. We met up and made a deal for these. Thought it was a fair deal for both sides. So lots of inventory here today. I kind of got to go through and work on getting some of these in the store. The store, I am discontinuing PWEs today due to some unfortunate circumstances. So this week is going to be incredibly busy getting the store transitioned over, and especially getting it set up for managed payments, which is going to start for me at the beginning of August. So a lot of little housekeeping things I'm going to have to tackle this week. So a lot of long days ahead for me, including right after I finish recording this and uploading. So first off, 2011 Topps Freddie Freeman. There's going to be a lot of Topps and Topps Update rookies here. That card has shot up a lot recently. I think a lot of people are starting to give Freddie some Hall of Fame consideration. I believe he is now eligible for the Hall of Fame. He's played 10 years in the big leagues. Got a Rendon. This is actually one that I submitted myself and then sold to Sean, and now I have it back. So welcome back, Mr. Rendon. Of course, you got the Prince. Had a pretty good 2 years in Detroit. Always love my diamond anniversaries, so this was cool to pick up the Aroldis Chapman 2011 diamond rookie. Got Mr. Johnny Hustle himself. Got Chris Sale. Then here's some more recent guys that some of you know collect. This is a Fernando Tatis Jr. Topps Chrome. Save this card for the end. 2001 Victory Ichiro. This one is pretty cool. It's nice to have a, I think there's someone on the slab here. I'm going to have to take a look at that. But Ichiro rookie there. Of course, 2008 update. These 2 bad boys are in it. Kershaw and Scherzer. 2 future Hall of Fame pitchers. I've had quite a few copies of those cards over the years. So re-added those 2 back in. Here's a really cool one. I'm not a fan of multiplayer cards. I've said that on record numerous times. I will say, though, it is really cool when all of the players kind of pan out or they perform where you expect them to be. So here you have 2 of perhaps the most vital members of the 2008 Phillies team. I'm sure the Philly guys out there will attest to that. You can make a case for both of them, I think. Definitely Hamels for sure. But Ryan Howard and Cole Hamels, rookie there. Here's Ronnie. I got two different Ronnies here, the Holiday and the Heritage High number. And these Heritage ones are extremely tough to grade. A lot of them are off-centered, so it's not easy to get a 10 on those. This is a card that is definitely climbing a lot. Another card that can be underrated to grade, in my opinion. The Judge in a 10. This one doesn't really need any introductions. Soto update. Here's some from the infamous 2011 update set. We got Goldie. Had a JD Martinez, but that's one of the ones that is already been claimed. Then you got this fella here. A couple of Pete's, little complete set there. Then the regular Topps Series 2. Here's one of the big boys as part of the lot. Vladdy Jr., PSA 10, no number. Got a King Felix. This card is not in the Future Hall of Fame registry. Personally, I don't think that King Felix will get into the Hall of Fame, at least on the ballot. I think he would be a Veterans Committee guy, especially right now. He's opted out of this season, and he's switched teams, which I think hurts his case. But he's a Hall of very good player. I absolutely love King Felix though, so I would like to see him in. But I mean, if it was me personally voting, I would choose not to put him in. I don't think the numbers are quite there, but interesting card. And then of course the Yelich update. First time I've ever had one of those. This is kind of what I would consider the centerpiece card. This is one that I definitely prefer to hold on to as long as possible. So this one is not going to go into the store right away. This will be PC for me, quote unquote. But it's kind of like the LeBron rookie that I have, where it's just a card that is being stashed long term. So first time I've ever owned a Pujols rookie. So I think that's a good note to leave it on. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit longer than I anticipated, but that's how it goes, right? I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a good one.